baseball, the national pastime, and in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the baseball capital of the world, office boys disappear. Grandmothers are taken ill. Executives won't be disturbed, and they're standing room only at County Stadium when the best of baseball goes on display in 1960's opening day. The Braves' new boss, Charlie Dressen, reviews the Pirate batting order with Del Crandall, Milwaukee's all-star catcher. Pittsburgh pilot Danny Murtaugh has a date with destiny, as does Danny Dick Grote, the Bucks' fine shortstop and team captain. The pomp and pageantry which surround opening day contribute color and drama to an ever-exciting spectacle. And now it's play ball. Warren Spahn, Milwaukee's ageless marvel, draws the opening mound honors. Spahny is bailed out of early trouble as the Braves double up Roberto Clemente. Pittsburgh's Bob Friend is not so fortunate. Eddie Matthews wraps out the Braves' first hit of the year, and Red Schoendienst holds it second. With 2 on and 2 out, Friend finds a foe in the form of Joe Adcock. The Braves' big first baseman delivers a clutch hit, and Schoendienst stands the plate to give Milwaukee the lead. In the 4th frame, back-to-back singles find Spahn with his back to the wall. But when Warren fools Gino Cimoli, the Braves get out of the inning with a rapid-fire double play. 6th inning now, and Spahn is pitching a 3-hit whitewash. Dick Grote bids to tie the ball game, but Al Spangler spears this shot for a long, loud out. The 7th inning proves a lucky 7th for Warren Spahn. Pirate slugger Dick Stewart leads off with a solid safety. Brave teamwork clicks like a clock. Stewart tries for 2, but this buck is a dead duck. For Friend, the 7th frame is anything but lucky. Bob hangs a curve, and Spahn bangs the serve into the distant confines of the Braves bullpen. Famous for his pitching, Spahn also holds the all-time National League record for home runs by a pitcher. It's Braves 2, Bucks nothing. Pittsburgh's Hal Smith opens the 8th by slicing a safety to the opposite field. These late-inning uprisings were to become as common to the Pirates as a skull and crossbones. Bob Skinner furthers the Pirates' quest for booty. Skinner scalps the Braves with a base hit. Smith scores, and Milwaukee's lead is cut in half. Dick Grote keeps the Buccaneer boat afloat with a line single. Al Spangler's arm is too true for Skinner, who holds third while Grote gets trapped in a pickle. Grote escapes the rundown, and the Pirates run up the Jolly Roger. Charlie Dressen calls for reinforcements from the bullpen as the pesky Pirates make Warren Spahn walk the plank. Don McMahon takes the mound for Milwaukee, and the Bucks greet him like a long-lost friend. Clemente single sends Skinner home with a tying run, but Grote is cut down at third, errand to Matthews. Elroy Face, Pittsburgh's scale-size relief ace, comes on in the 8th. Henry Aaron chops a bounder to the 3rd, on which Don Hook makes a good pickup, but a poor throw. Aaron ends up at 2nd on a hit and an error. Now begins baseball's battle of wits. Coach George Myatt flashes the signs to Joe Adcock. Catcher Hal Smith calls the pitch, and Elroy Face makes ready to fire his famous forkball. Adcock makes the forkball look like a stork ball as it flies out of the park for a home run. Joe's cross-country clout puts the Tribe on top 4-2. McMahon must protect Milwaukee's margin, but the big right-hander has his hands full as Gino Cimoli opens the 9th with a 2-base knock. The battling Bucks are a bear-down bunch. Hal Smith rubs up McMahon for the Pirates' second double of the inning. Simone scores with ease, and the complexion of this game changes abruptly. Lou Burdett is called upon to still the storm of the swashbuckling Bucks. Rocky Nelson, pitch hitting for face, is foiled as Johnny Logan saves the day with a breathtaking play. The Braves are 1 out away from victory. Burdett must get Bob Skinner, and he does, making the play himself. 40,000 Wisconsinites go home happy as the Braves beat the best of baseball 4-3. Since moving to Milwaukee in 1953, the Braves have captured 1 world championship, 2 National League pennants, and millions of fans. Let's analyze the components that have elevated the Braves to their lofty station. Eddie Matthews and Henry Aaron comprise baseball's best 1-2 power punch. Last year, Matthews set a National League record with 30 or more homers in 8 consecutive seasons, while Aaron captured the senior circuit's RBI crown, driving across 126 runs. Aaron, a product of the Braves farm system, is rated by many experts as the greatest wrist hitter in baseball. At 26 years of age, Henry has collected 2 National League batting titles and has become a fixture on postseason All-Star teams. Matthews, too, came up through the Braves organization. In his 9-year career, Muscleman Matthews has averaged 37 home runs per season, and twice Eddie has led the league in this department. Don Newcomb has the misfortune of meeting Milwaukee might head-on. Wes Covington drills a shot that sends Gus Bell scurrying, while Covington pulls up with a double. Jolting Joe Adcock always presents a fearsome figure as he digs in at the plate. Big Nuke hurls his high, hard one, and Adcock connects as only Adcock can. Take out the tape measure, boys. This ball is just about in orbit. Adcock's 18 total bases in 1 game on 4 home runs and a double still stands as a major league record. No offense, Matt Nuke. We're just trying to prove a point. When pitchers sour, Milwaukee power means an early shower. Speed is vital to victory, and manager Dressen informs Milwaukee's publicity director Don Davidson that the Braves will be a running team. Giant rookie Juan Marical falls victim to bullet Billy Bruton. Despite a fine play by Ed Brasseau, Bruton legs out a hit. There's nothing sneaky about Bruton. He steals in broad daylight. An extra base may mean the difference between victory and defeat, and Bruton knows that opportunity must be exploited. Henry Aaron delivers a long-distance double. While the Cub outfielders run the ball down, Milwaukee's Al Spangler does some running of his own. Spangler's speed pays a dividend for the Braves. Long a Milwaukee's strong point, pitching is Coach Whitlow Wyatt's responsibility. Whit says any pitcher can get into trouble, but only the good ones can get out of it. Lou Burdett is in trouble here, but not for long. Having the right pitch at the right time has made Burdett an established star. Lou makes the hitters hit his pitch. He parlayed his pinpoint control into 19 victories for the Braves. Bob Buell, a member of Milwaukee's Big Three, won 16 games, and his 3.05 earned run average was the Braves' best. In Warren Spahn, Milwaukee has the dean of all Major League moundsmen, for Spahn holds more records than a jukebox. He's an 11-time 20-game winner. He leads the all-time list of National League left-handers in victories with 288, and in shutouts with 51. Spahn has been named to 12 National League All-Star teams and is a past winner of the Cy Young Award. Spanny reached several milestones against the Phillies when he registered strikeout number 2,000 in his 276th victory. But all this was topped when Warren pitched a no-hitter against the Phillies, the first of his fantastic career. Spahn knows that a pitcher is only as good as his defense. This fact is pointed up as Billy Bruton helps Warren out of a hole. You have to expect some hits, but alert defense makes the difference between the top and bottom teams. Al Spangler's sparkling play holds this hit to a long single. Much has been written about the tricky winds of San Francisco's Candlestick Park, but Henry Aaron tames the elements with a circus catch. The Miller High Life slow motion camera captures the teamwork and precision of baseball's most important defensive maneuver, the double play. Cutting down the lead runner is fundamental to good defense. Johnny Logan and Eddie Matthews combine to do just that. Lou Burdette receives a helping hand from the Braves infield. It's Matthews to Cottier to Adcock for a twin kill. Defense, pitching, speed, and power have combined to place the Braves among the best of baseball. July 9th, 1960 marked Milwaukee's first annual Old Timers game. At the Miller Inn, the president of the Miller Brewing Company, Mr. Norman R. Klug, welcomes the diamond greats of yesteryear. Mr. Klug presents a plaque to the owner of the Milwaukee Braves, Mr. Louis R. Perini, to commemorate the occasion. Milwaukee County Stadium rings with nostalgic memories, and the past is reunited with the present. Unser Joe Hauser compares tools of the trade with Joe Adcock. In 1933, Hauser hit 69 home runs for the Minneapolis Millers, a mark which has never been equaled in any league. For sheer power, this pair is tough to top. Kenny Keltner, a product of the Milwaukee Sandlots, relives the glory days with the Braves' Eddie Matthews. In 1948, Eddie Stanky helped the Braves win a pennant, along with Alvin Dark, who has moved up to manager of the San Francisco Giants. Bertie Tubbets, Warren Giles, Lou Perini, and John McHale are in attendance as the old-timers take the field. Portly Nelson Potter promptly plunks a pitch in the ribs of Johnny Hudson. Hudson takes an 8 count before mustering enough energy for the 90-foot march to first base. Potter's slow fastball is pickled by Hal Peck. Sid Gordon, a little rusty with a glove, helps the Brewers to a run. Zinker ball Zuber is far from exuberant. Jack Dittmer's routine fly falls for extra bases. The old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. The stylish Stouts have their day in the sun, but it's a good bet they'll be in bed tomorrow. The baseball, while not the best, is good for laughs, and Milwaukee's first old-timers day is a howling success. The Stars are in the National. Victorious in both All-Star games, and in the World Series, baseball's senior circuit features a galaxy of superstars. Diamond greats build big gates. Fans flock to see and cheer the likes of Warren Spahn and Stan Musial, 2 sure shots for baseball's Hall of Fame. Spanny is rated the best left-hander in National League history, while Stan the Man, a 7-time batting titleist, has become a living legend. New stars in the baseball horizon include the Cardinals' Ernie Broglio, a 21-game winner. Relief ace Lindy McDaniel was another big reason for the Cardinals' climb from 7th to 3rd place. George Crowe, pinch hitter par excellence, extended to 14 his amazing Major League mark for pinch hit home runs. The change of scenery from San Francisco to St. Louis inspired shortstop Darrell Spencer to new heights. Redbird muscle is supplied by Mighty Moose Morin. The bases are loaded where the Moose turns loose his power-packed bat. The dust settles, and save for Morin, the bases are bare. For the Dodgers, 1960 was a rebuilding year. Stan Williams, a 14-game winner, affords a fine foundation for the future. The Snyder, Perillo, Hodges era has given away to such youthful stars as Don Demeter and Norm Larker. Larker led the league in hitting for almost the entire season, but lost the title in the final week of play, finishing second with a .323 average. Other than Willie Mays, San Francisco had little to cheer, but then when one has Willie, what else does one need? Willie, always among the league leaders in every offensive department, is said by many to be the most exciting player in the game. Mays can beat you in many ways, with his bat, his glove, his arm, or on the bases. Red Leg rooters cheer loud and long for a pair of their favorites, veteran Gus Bell and rising star Beta Pinson. On a hit-and-run play, Gus rings the bell with the bat. Pinson makes with a speed, and the play works to perfection. Rookie George Brunette learns why Cincinnati is synonymous with power. Wally Post puts the bat of the bat flush on the ball, and that's all she wrote. Frank Robinson became the first Red Leg player in 42 years to capture the National League slugging championship. Robinson's .595 percentage was the best in all of baseball. Jim the Author Brosnan, baseball's most published pitcher, also proved one of the league's finest firemen. One pitch, and the flame is out. When the Chicago Cubs come to town, there are those who turn out just to see Ernie Bingo Banks. Banks is a two-time winner of the National League's Most Valuable Player Award. The Slender Slugger also won 1960's Major League home run race with 41. Richie Ashburn, two-time National League batting champion, made a strong comeback with the Cubs. Don Cardwell made the most auspicious pitching debut in Chicago history by hurling a no-hitter against the Cardinals. Winner of 233 games, Robin Roberts, the last of the famous Whiz Kids, completes our parade of National League stars. Despite all that is written and said about the long ball, baseball remains a game of inches. The Cubs' Sammy Taylor tees off, but in the end, it's a matter of inches that makes this a double and not an out. George Altman comes close to being robbed of a base hit by the Braves' Chuck Cottier. Except in horseshoes, near ones don't count, and the Cubs ring up a run. The race between the runner and the thrown ball is one of baseball's most thrilling plays. Wally Post attempts to nail Wes Covington, but Wes wins by a whisker. The Redlegs feel that they've been jobbed by the umpire, but the proof is in the viewing, and here we go again. Watch closely, and you'll see Ed Bailey make the tag, but Bailey has the ball in his other hand. For pure baseball drama, the squeeze play is hard to beat. Joe Adcock and Billy Bruton put the squeeze on the Cubs. You're the umpire. Is he safe or out? If you said safe, you're 100% wrong. Chuck Cottier hits, and Milwaukee challenges the arm of Philly rookie Ken Walters. Johnny Logan digs for third, but another Indian bites the dust. Eddie Matthews is the hitter. The Cubs' Jerry Kindle comes close, but not close enough, and it's an RBI for Matthews. The basis for many a baseball rhubarb is a ball hit down the line. This one looks foul, but it's ruled fair, and the Giants' Joe Amalfitano has a double instead of a strike. Breaks, good or bad, usually even out. Willie Jones pulls a drive to left. Is it fair or foul? By the merest of margins, it's fair. The play results in a run for the Redlegs as Elio Chacon goes from first to home. Chicago's Frank Thomas, a powerful pull hitter, provides graphic proof as to how important a matter of inches can be. In this instance, it cost the Braves dearly. It's a 3-run home run for Thomas. Baseball abounds with the unusual. It was a play such as this that led to the downfall of the Yankees in the World Series. This bad hop also dooms the Braves to defeat in a game with San Francisco. As the saying goes, that's how the ball bounces. Del Crandall's routine roller touches off a chain reaction. Chicago's Ron Santo, with time on his hands, throws the ball away. Crandall heads for second base, where he's met by Ernie Banks, who says, "Here's mud in your eye." Mel Roach attempts the sacrifice, but the Dodgers' Johnny Padres fakes a fumble and fires the first for a heads-up double play. While on the subject of heads-up play, how about this one by Cub rookie Ron Santo? Leave it to Lou Burdette to get involved in one of the most oddball plays of the year. Lou has a no-hitter going against the Phils until Tony Taylor tags him hard. The Braves follow the bouncing ball for 5 full seconds. Meanwhile, Taylor tours the bases. Likeable Lou and the men in blue don't see eye to eye on the call. Burdette, however, had the last word. For in his next outing against the Phils, the fidgety one pitched his way into baseball's Hall of Fame with a no-hit, no-run classic. In late September, a swaggering band of Buccaneers descend on County Stadium, intent on clinching Pittsburgh's first pennant in 33 years. Pirate president John Galbraith checks on Dick Grote's broken wrist. Galbraith's gloom changed to glee when Grote returned to capture the National League batting crown. 20-game winner Vernon Law earned baseball's Cy Young Award as the outstanding pitcher in the major leagues. The acquisition of Vinegar Ben Musial, who won 14 games, was a major factor in the Pirates' success. Equally important were the comeback years of center fielder Billy Burton and right-hander Bob Friend. When Pirate pitching faltered, there was always Little Elroy to help save face. The clutch hitting of all-star left fielder Bob Skinner played a prime part in making Pittsburgh a winner. Pirate power came from the booming bat of Dick Stewart, Pittsburgh's leading home run hitter. Fiery Don Hoke supplied the intangibles of leadership, determination, and spirit that are necessary to a winning team. Pirate fans will never forget Bill Mazeroski and a sensational World Series winning home run which turned Pittsburgh upside down. The Braves, battling for second place, waste no time in putting the pressure on Pirate starter Bob Friend. Hank Aaron treats Bob in an unfriendly manner. Clemente can't catch up with the ball, and Matthews scores for Milwaukee. Wes Covington comes through with a base knock, and Aaron comes around with run number 2 for the Braves. Friend is having his troubles, but the worst is yet to come. Adcock crashes a shot into the right field seats, and before the Pirates can say, "Beat 'em, Bucks," they're behind the Braves 4-0. Lou Burdette makes one mistake in the third inning as Roberto Clemente's line drive carries all the way out of the park. In the ninth inning, Burdette makes a second mistake. Dick Stewart clobbers the ball into oblivion, but that's the best the Bucks can do as they fall before Burdette and the Braves 4-2. Closing day at County Stadium, and the Pirates are beginning to wonder if they'll ever clinch the pennant. With the near to the Cubs Cards game, the Bucks brass keep an eye on Warren Spahn. Pittsburgh gets a chance to cheer when Bill Mazeroski's homer breaks a scoreless tie. Sponny comes undone in the 7th. Hal Smith hits a ball that hugs the line. Roberto Clemente scores in a cloud of dust. Then Pirate fans erupt with a roar as word is heard on radio that St. Louis has lost to Chicago and Pittsburgh has won the National League pennant. In extra innings, Eddie Matthews makes Milwaukee happy with a long home run that vaults the Braves to victory. In the Pittsburgh clubhouse, joy runs rampant. After a 33-year famine, the Pirates feast on the fruits of victory. Savoring the sweet nectar of success, the world champion Pittsburgh Pirates salute baseball's manager of the year, Danny Murtaugh. With heads held high, loyal Braves fans head for home. Despite the loss of the pennant, 1960 was a successful, exciting season. Fond memories remain, and the future is bright. They'll return to cheer another year, for at Milwaukee County Stadium, with the Braves, they're truly seeing the best of baseball.